Hey, what's going on? This is Sarah Lee Day and you're watching Dubsado Tidbits, the things you need to know about Dubsado delivered in bite-sized pieces. This week we've been talking about the projects area and going through each of the individual tabs available in the project to show you what it looks like and what you can do in them. So far we've covered emails and invoices, and today we're going to move on to forms. Now in the Forms tab, you're going to see a list of all forms that you have sent your client, that they've completed, or that are included in your workflow and that are ready to be sent through the workflow. Now you can add new forms right here. This is going to bring up a list of all available forms within your Dubsado account. This is from the Templates tab. And whatever form that you want to add, you can just click it and it will pull up the form for you to review, make sure it's the right form that you want to add, and then you would click Add, or you can add it directly to the portal. Once you do add it, you have the options to copy the link if you want to send that link directly to your client. You can open this form in another tab so you can view it and preview it, see what it's going to look like. You can send the form through an email, or you can click to edit the form if you want to customize it. Now once your forms are added here, you'll have different information that you can see and different tasks that you can do. You'll be able to see if the forms have been completed. All these green ones have been completed. If the form has just been viewed but not completed. If the form is applied to the project but has not been sent yet and needs sending. And then you can also see information about when the form was sent, when the client viewed it, and if they've responded to the form when they responded to it. You can see that for each of these. Now, when you hover over them, if it's a form that has not yet been sent, your options are to view the form. It just brings it up in this view again that you have these same options here. You can send the form. Clicking that will populate a new email that you can send the form with. You can edit the form. That'll take you directly into the form editor, just as though you were doing this in the templates area. To get back to the project, you would just come up here and do Save and Close, and come back to Forms. You can also apply this form to the portal, and that will send the form directly to the client's portal, but it will not email them or send them any kind of notification. They'll just be able to see it in the portal when they log in, and then of course you would probably want to let them know that that is available for them. You can also copy. So if you wanted to make a copy of this form, you can just click Copy, and it will create another copy of that form. And if you no longer need the form, you can just click Pull Trash Can to delete it. Now, forms that have already been completed, you can view, send, edit, or copy them. Now for edit, the only forms you're going to be able to edit, even if they've already completed it, are going to be questionnaire forms. Proposal forms, lead captures, contracts, those you're not going to be able to edit after the fact. So just keep that in mind. If there's something you forgot or didn't include, those kind of forms will not be able to be edited later. Now some additional options that we have in here, all the way down at the very bottom, are to upload a new PDF as a form. So let's say that you're migrating over from another CRM and you've got your contracts and proposals in PDF form, but you want to include them in your Dubsado project. You can always upload them directly to the project as a PDF form. You could also create one-time sub-agreements, questionnaires, contract proposals, any of the form types that are available. If you don't want to create a new template form, but you do want to create a custom proposal or contract for this particular project, you can click one of these one-time forms and just build that out directly in the project, and it's only going to apply to that one project. So that is an option that you have. And then the other option you have is creating a one-time link. Let's say that you have an external storage area where you keep all of your client files, uploads, things that they need to send you, any of that kind of thing. So maybe it's a Google Drive or a Dropbox. If it's an external link that you want to include and give to your client, but you want them to be able to access it like in their portal, you want to be able to include it in an email as the button, then you would do this external link, this one-time link. You would put a title for the link here and the URL of that link here, And once you do that, you can then send that link directly to the portal, and that'll be available for your client to click on within their portal without having to keep track of that link some other way. All right, and that's it for today's tidbit. For more information about receiving updates, requesting future episodes, or getting help with your own Dubsado account, take a look at the links in the description below this video or visit sarahleeday.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.